So, how did your parents enjoy Hocus Pocus?
I have no idea. I haven't asked them.
Go ask them.
When I walked in, like 20 minutes in, they were like, "It's all right."
It's
So
alright.
they're really excited for it.
Why? Did they watch it when they were kids?
I don't know. Like, well, they weren't kids whenever they came out. My dad
Teens?
would have been. My dad would have been, I think,
It was like
1990
1993.
1993. He would have been a couple years away from marrying my mom, so like, I guess college.
Okay.
So they didn't watch it when it came out. I think they
Next
just watched
level.
it a bunch, like, for Halloween, probably like years after it came out, maybe like 2005 or something. This game reminds me of Metal Arm's Glitch in the System. Oh, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, fun game. I like that game. You ever played Metal Arms, Ram?
No.
It's an interesting game. It's made by Vivendi. Um, and it's a third-person shooter with a ton of weapons and stuff, and you get to play like everybody's robots. Yeah, it's really fun, except halfway through it gets like complete garbage difficulty. Like it just spews a bunch of like extremely high level enemies at you, and you constantly run out of ammo. You run out of ammo real quick in that game, like in the later levels. But you know, it's fun for what it is. I have it on GameCube, and the GameCube version runs really poorly.
Why?
It's like really laggy. It's best on Xbox. The Xbox version's really good.
Blizzard Peaks.
I like how this the white Bionicle's ability is like zooming in and hitting hitting a thing, but you only have to like it's only required like once in the entire game.
No, it was a couple times.
You ever play the Third Birthday on PSP?
Yeah.
I thought everybody enjoyed that game until very recently when I found out everybody hates it.
I like it.
Yeah, well, like, I like it too, but apparently people hate it because, like, the plot just completely retcons the other Parasite Eve games, and it turned what once was a horror game into, like, an action game.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't care, game's fun. I like it. It's a fun action game.
I mean, it's like Danganronpa Danger Goals for the, or Despair Goals for the PS Vita. That takes... That is basically like, you know, Danganronpa is like a novel game, like a novel game.
Like a... what is it called? What's the genre called?
I think it's called like a novel game, like a novelization game. But anyways, it takes that kind... What?
Not X-Adventure, never mind. Keep going.
It takes that kind of gameplay and then changes it into a third-person shooter. That is the Spell Goals for the PS Vita.
So, like, is it a spin-off or a direct sequel?
Spin-off, but it's like a prequel.
Yeah, I think that's why people didn't like the Third Birthday, because it's supposed to be a direct sequel, but it completely retcons the other games.
Well, the same thing happens with the Spell
sequel.
Goals too. It retcons the other games.
I don't know. I think it's fun. I was just like, I'm listening to the music from it. I'm listening to the main theme. And then, like, in the comments, people are just like, well, this game may suck, but the music's good. And then there's, like, a ton of people commenting that.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I like it. It's fun. It's got some really good graphics.
You know, this
for
game
PSP.
sucks, but the sound effects are on point.
You know, you'll find that in, like, every single Sonic game music thing is like, oh, well, you know...
Well, I'm not saying the
Sonic
music's
4
good, I'm
it
saying the sound
sucks.
effects are good.
Sonic 4 Episode 1, it sucks, but the music's good. Sonic 06,
Man,
it
this
sucks.
game
Like,
blows, but at least the lighting's good.
This game is terrible, but one character's voice acting makes me...
Lol.
makes me lol. One character's voice acting makes me smile.
I was depressed the whole entire time until that guy started talking. Now you gotta keep it going, move along, move along. We should play Soaps Up.
Dude, I'd love to. I love that game. And I will not care about copyright, and I will play the freaking Plain White Tee songs in the game, which is to It's Down the Road, I think. Or is it Tomorrow? There's two songs that like. I think it's Down the Road. And then there's a song called Tomorrow that's really catchy, and a song called Something's Going On that's really catchy.
Hmm. And
I will not care about copyright and plays those songs. And I will pause the game. You can change the song in the menu, and I will pause the game to change the song to those three. That's what I did when I played the game. I love those three songs so much that every single time I change the music to that. It's surprising that game's so good. But, I mean, it's Ubisoft. They know how to make some good licensed games, some of them.
Yeah. Then we
But
still gotta do
right?
Semi-Jack Shavaku one day.
Oh, I'd love to play that too. I haven't played it before, but I really want to play it.
It's like a 6-hour game.
Well, I want to play it. I've heard it's really good.
It's
one of those games where, like, I've heard it's good, and then when Battle Through Time came out, they were like, oh yeah, the last game sucked. And I'm like, but didn't you guys like it? I've been playing Battle Through Time again.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's fun. They should have made the Scotsman and Ashi playable counts in that game. That would have been better.
Hey, I'd play as Ashi.
Same.
And actually, the Samurai Jack game, Shadow of Aku, that was made by Sega.
Yeah, it was made by Sega. And Night Before Christmas was made by Capcom.
Yeah, you got all these prominent developers making.
And Team NT for the PlayStation 2 was made by Konami, and it sucked.
And Aqua Teen Hunger Force Zombie Ninja Pro-Am was made by Midway.
And it sucked.
And it did suck, yeah. Although, okay, I'll give it a lot of credit. They got the original voice actors in and the writers, and like the game sucks, but if you watch the cutscenes on its own, it makes a really good episode of the show. There's some really good comedy in there.
Any new Disney Plus shows you're excited for?
I don't really watch Disney Plus shows.
What about Disenchanted?
The what?
Disenchanted. It's a new Enchanted sequel.
Disenchanted.
Yeah.
I don't care.
You don't like Enchanted 1?
I never watched it.
You should watch it. It's a good movie.
Okay.
You didn't even watch The Little Mermaid. That's a good movie.
I do need to watch that though. I really do.
I got it on DVD if you want to watch it.
Yeah, send the DVD over to me.
Now I can stream it on Discord.
No, I can just watch it on Disney Plus.
Why don't you watch it on Discord?
I do want to watch it though. I had it on VHS for the longest time, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch it. And then I just
for
never
real,
did.
I'm just gonna tell you something. That movie is very embarrassing to watch. It's like the most goalie Disney movie you can possibly watch. It's very embarrassing
I'm okay
to watch.
with that.
Are you sure?
Probably. I've watched a lot of girly stuff in my time.
No, this is like the most like baby 3-year-old goalie film you ever watch in your life.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's
I watched Trolls recently.
But did you watch Troll in Central Park yet?
That's my favorite troll movie.
That's another baby movie. Like, if you watch that as an adult, it's like very embarrassing to watch. You feel uncomfortable watching it.
I don't know. I know the villain of The Little Mermaid's cool, and I've seen the one scene where, like, she uses a fork to braid her hair. Or not braid her hair, but, like,
oh, a dingle
comb her
hopper.
hair. And I'm like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's called
That's
a dingle
only-
hopper. It's not called a fork.
It's a dingle hopper.
That's what he calls it, the dingle hopper.
But yeah, those are the two scenes I've seen, and I'm like, yeah, I like that. You know what I really want to come out on Disney Plus, and I have no idea why they haven't released it yet? The Disney's, like, the House of Mouse, that Disney Channel show.
Yeah, I know it.
Like, I want that to be released, but we're getting there, though. We got Pepper Ann, and now all we need is House of Mouse.
House of Mouse was a little bit bizarre though, because it was like a compilation show. So you got like old cartoons from Disney Channel that they may not want to air on TV anymore.
Oh, or, okay, maybe I'm thinking about something else. Wasn't it like House of Mouse was a show where a bunch of Disney characters went into like a bar,
Yeah, that was it.
And it's run by Mickey.
Yeah, but the whole premise was like they're getting ready to watch a TV show or like a movie in the movie theater while at a ball, and the movie that they play is like vintage old Disney cartoons.
Oh, I never knew that. Everybody just talks about
You never pay
the
attention to
segments.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody just talks about the segments in between the episodes. I didn't know that. I
Yeah.
thought the entire show was just about the bar.
No, it wasn't. It was like getting ready for the show, and all this chaos is happening in the sidelines. And then when the show airs, the actual show, it's just like a vintage Disney cartoon.
It's really neat then. I probably would have loved that when it came out.
Yeah. I saw it when I was
Did
a
it-
kid.
I can't wait to watch an episode of House of Mouse and have the Donald Duck Nazi cartoon play.
Yeah, one of those Nazi cartoons played during it.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, that's a banned episode.
Yeah. I love that though.